Calvary's been in Canberra for 20 years, and in fact we've had an association with ACT Racing prior to this. We've actually sponsored a whole race day in the past, but this is such a big event for the Canberra Cup that we'd like to be part of this as well, and we hope it can be an association for the future.
All right, well, good luck, and thanks very much for your support today.
And thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you. Robert Cusack, who's the CEO of the Calvary Private Hospital, which is one of the important sponsors here on Cup Day. Nadia?
Totally right there, Rod. Just before the running of race 4 at Canberra, the market's pretty open here, but the favourite is number 4 at $4.50, ahead of 9 at $5.20 and 3 Brave Hill at $6.40. A maiden event over the 1,400 metres. Here's Tony Campbell.
Very open betting race. Now Love's Halo is about to move along over there at the 1,400. Not too keen on going in though, Love's Halo. One of John Morrissey's gallopers, Greg Farrer the rider. Now the rider of Anaventure is out of the saddle. Love's Halo goes up. So Anaventure will be the last one to move in riderless. Body and Soul, Run the Ball has gone in. Run the Ball, trained by Billy Mitchell. Jackson Morris riding. Cost of Plenty, trained by Gay Waterhouse for the Guri Pastoral Company. Body and Soul is trained by Guy Walter. So a good representation of Sydney trainers. Incidentally, there's a riding change in the Cup, would you please note. On last year's winner, Maltese Beauty, the rider is Brett Johnson. Local jockey Brett Johnson is the new rider for Maltese Beauty in the Cup. Just about set here. Over there at the 1,400, the line is set. Another shower of rain. The light is on. They're racing now. Cyclone Freddy was slowly away, and Princess Joanna went back to the tail of the field. And showing speed, Compagnon, the early leader, taken on by Ubladi down on the inside. And getting right up along the inside was Dream Out Loud. Glider's not too far away. Nora's Body and Soul. Then Run the Ball. Further back to Brave Hill. Going around them fairly quickly, Love's Halo. Getting back was Esther Fate, followed by Hartnell's Hustle. Down on the inside, Islander, followed then by well back in the field. Then Impudence, followed by Cyclone Freddy and Princess Joanna last. As they leave the back and race down the side, Compagnon is the leader, a half a length, Body and Soul, followed then by Love's Halo third. Running fourth down on the inside, Glider, followed by Ubladi. The next one was Brave Hill. Going up fairly wide, Hartnell's Hustle, followed then by, down on the inside, Run the Ball. Further back then Esther Fate, followed by Anaventure. Getting back in the field was Impudence, followed then by Dream Out Loud. Well back as they raced towards the turn. Then came Islander. Further back in the field, Princess Joanna. And the last one around the turn, Cyclone Freddy. They're homeward bound, 400 to go. And Compagnon down on the inside as the leader. Trying hard as Body and Soul, followed by Glider down on the inside. Obladi starting a run further back behind those in the field. Then came Glider, but it's Compagnon. Compagnon well clear, trying hard as Obladi. In behind those then Love's Halo. Running on fairly well, Cost of Plenty. He's got to go for Compagnon, but Compagnon is well clear by about 2 lengths, reaching the line. And Compagnon too good. Obladi second. Impudence got up for third, followed by Brave Hill. Further back in the field then came Love's Halo, then Glider, Cost of Plenty. Cyclone Freddy, Islander well back behind those, Glider, followed then by Esther Fate, Body and Soul. A break, Dream Out Loud, followed by Princess Joanna, and the last pair were Hartnell's Hustle and Anaventure.
Numbers 8, 4 and 14, race 4 at Canberra. On the track, race 4 at Cobram. And here's Rod Gallegos.
Back here at Canberra, one of the very successful jockeys of this area is Matthew Carl, who's got 3 rides coming up in races 5, 6 and 8. Firstly, Matt, in this upcoming race, Nickelodeon.
Yeah, Roddy's a promising horse. He's first up today. I rode him in a barrier trial here probably a week and a half ago. He went quite nice. Pemberton won the trial. There was no match for him, but he's a very good horse. But I like the way he trialled. It's a hard race today, very hard race, but I think it'll be competitive, right? Yeah.
And then Kingston Shores in the Cup.
Yeah, on his day, Rod, you'd have to consider him a chance, yeah. But he's got a light weight in his back and hopefully gets a nice run.
Pretty competitive race, the Cup, isn't it? There are quite a few chances.
It is going to be hard to win, right? Yeah.
They all are.
My word.
And Matt, then we finish up the day with Regal Prophecy.
Well, she's very honest and she's very fit and she's drawn a nice barrier. She's got a few things in her favour, right? So I think she'll be in the finish too.
All right, well, good luck today. And just finally, Brother Michael in Queensland, how's he going?
He's going good, Rod. He's back home now for a couple of weeks and he's quite well in himself, yeah.
How far off a return?
He's not sure. It could be 6 weeks, 2 months, yeah.
Funny caper racing, isn't it? Up and down.
Yep, yeah. No, he's quite well in himself. That's the main thing, right? Yeah.
All right, we'll see if we can boot home a couple of winners for him today.
Okay, yep.
Good on you, Matthew Cowell. one of the successful jockeys of the Canberra area. He rides Nickelodeon in the upcoming race, Kingston Shores in the Cup, and he hopes to breeze home with Regal Prophecy in the final event.
Oh, times like these away very awkwardly, missed it by 3 lengths or so. Elmo's Hero away quickly here. Ursharak out wide, showing some speed just behind them, Precise.
Race 5, only one race off the Cup. The man who's on fire with the tips is Michael Heath. What have we come up with here?
Like number 13 here, another Misty trained by Bede Murray. Resuming from a spell, this mare, but geez, her form last time in was good. No luck at all in a couple of runs. A few ifs and buts about her from barrier 11, and bookies are keen to take some risks with her on that basis. I'm going to gamble that she can overcome it with Rod Quinn on board. She does look very well placed here at the set weights, and from the informed Bede Murray camp, I just think another Misty is the way to go. She's resuming, but she's had 2 starts fresh for 2 wins. Looking for dangers, 2 Please Charge, caught the eye, another one resuming. Brian York on board, good first up record. 4 goes first up for 1 win and 3 placings. Form last time in was sensational. Just going to get a nice sit off the speed here, Please Charge, and he'll be running home for sure. The local boom horse, Nickelodeon, couldn't fault him in the yard. Looks particularly well. Resuming from a spell, but I saw him work on Wednesday morning and he absolutely burnt the turf. He's flying and there's a lot of confidence about him in the betting ring. He's pressing for favouritism. 7 Super Cupboard looks nice and tight and will race handy. That'll give him a good chance. And I thought one at big odds, 12 Stanmark, could be from a future viewpoint, could be storming home down the outside. But for mine, Rod, 13 another Misty on top. Dangers 2 Please Charge and 5 Nickelodeon.
Good on you, Michael. As I said, he's certainly been tipping well today, and that's the way he sees race 5, which is coming up soon.
Thank you, Rod, and thank you, Michael. And there's Michael's Mounting Yard Mail for race number 5 at Canberra. On the track for race 7 at Bendigo, Outrun Remington, 970, Screen Player, 850, Betcha Gem at C360, Our Girl Paula, 780, City Call at... Action-packed day there at Canberra, and Rod Gallegos, who's live trackside, has caught up with another sponsor.
Another of the important sponsors here at Canberra on Cup Day is Ridges, one of the fine establishments of Canberra and in fact all over Australia. And with me is the sales manager, Craig Simpson. Craig, well, we're staying at Ridges and it's very comfortable.
Excellent, glad you enjoyed your stay.
What sort of involvement does your company have with racing?
Ridges has been involved in the racing at ACT for a couple of years now. We're very proud to be a part of it, very proud to be part of the community, and it's a great day.
And business is good, plenty of people staying?
Yeah, we survived the Olympic period. We got through that, and this weekend's brought quite a few to the town as well.
Did it ease off a bit during the Olympic period here in Canberra?
Had a week there. We had the football in town, the Olympic football, quite busy over that period. Other than that, a little bit quiet on the fringes.
There are a lot of activities, though, in Canberra that bring people here, aren't there?
Most certainly. The local government's very proactive in securing events. The Floriade, for instance, V8s, Rally of Canberra. Yeah, no, it's good support from the government.
Oh, well, good luck today, and hope you have a successful day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Craig Simpson there. He's the sales manager of Ridges, where I can vouch for the comfort and the service.
Thank you there, Rod, and we take your word on that. Also, you're a very good judge. Now, race number 5 at Canberra. The favourite is 13, another Misty 380, as we go to Tony Campbell.
Thank you, Nadia. I want to move in here. Light rain falling. Now they're all in. Yes, more rain here, just light rain though. Light is on. And away they go now. Indian Cigar balked when the gates opened, went back to the tail of the field. Atticus Finch and Mystic Storm down on the inside are prominent. So too is Please Charge. And not too far away is Stamina, followed then by Showdoll going up on the outside. In behind those, Harmony Girl, followed by Stanmark getting back in the field, followed by another Misty. As they settle down and leave the back and race down the side, Nickelodeon goes around the field to lead. It's Nickelodeon leading a length in front of Mystic Storm, followed by Super Covered third. In behind those, Showdoll, followed by Sideswipe, Harmony Girl. Back behind those, Please Charge, followed further back in the field. Then another Misty giving the leaders a start. Down on the inside was Atticus Finch as they raced towards the turn. Then Sandpiper Lane, followed by well back Indian Cigar. Starnmack is over a mile back. And back behind those, Dillis on the turn. And Stamina at the tail. In the straight, 350 metres to go. Nickelodeon is the leader being nursed along. Nickelodeon leads. Super Covered runs to second, followed then by Showdoll. Then Sideswipe angling for a run was Sandpiper Lane. And here's another Misty putting in a run. But in the meantime, Nickelodeon is the leader. Another Misty is moving up on the outside and running on Indian Cigar, but another Misty swept to the lead near the line, and she's too good. Another Misty first, close for second, Indian Cigar or Nickelodeon. Fourth, Stamina, followed then by Dillis, Sandpiper Lane, Showed Old Stanmark, then Mystic Storm, Atticus Finch, well back Super Covet. In behind those, Sideswipe, followed by Please Charge, and the last one was Harmony Girl.
Bold performance there by the winner, the grey, number 13, another Misty. We'll get it out eventually at 3.62 even. It's been one of those afternoons. We got things coming from us everywhere. Now race 5 at Cobram. He's the top 6 in betting, due in 2. Rare Courage.
Thank you, Andrew, and they're set to go, and they're off to a good start too in the Cup, and on the inside, Full of Rhythm was the first to jump out from Frenzal Rom. Getting out smartly also Spirit of Westbury as they link up with the course proper in the straight the first time, and deeper on the track, Troubadour getting up into a handy position, and very deep on the track is the grey there, Grey Alex going forward towards the leader. Up in the leading group is Maridpoor, being followed by Royal Effort, and dropping in behind them is Zartea, and last of all coming down the straight is Jasper's Gold. At the judge with a lap left to go. Full of Rhythm on the inside, a half length to Spirit of Hope, a length to Spirit of Westbury on the inside of Maridpoor, Troubadour in behind them. Then on the inside next going forward is Magic Presso on the rail, being followed by Fuss, and just in behind them there, a fair way back at that point is Frenzal Rom, followed by next over on the outside of Pashy King. A length and a half back in behind them is Dame Kath, who's a long way off the leader, and she was being followed then a bit further back by Royal Effort on the inside of Zartea, who's racing up 4 deeper as they go round the back, and last of all Jasper's Gold in the back now. 1,400 metres left to go. Full of Rhythm by a length and a half. Spirit of Hope is second, a length away Spirit of Westbury, half a length to Maridpoor, a length and a half then to Grey Alex, being followed by Troubadour on the outside of Magic Presso. Then came a Pashy King in a fairly well strung out field, 2 lengths to Fuss over on the inside, being followed by Zartea. Frenzal Rom is in behind them, and a bit further back Dame Kath has got back to third last. She's well back at that point, the favourite. Royal Effort is next to last, and last still is Jasper's Gold, up to the 1,000 metre mark and Full of Rhythm, making every post a winner by a length and a half. Spirit of Hope is close handy. They're followed by Spirit of Westbury, and Grey Alex is taking closer order. Maridpoor is there in the centre. Troubadour is just in behind them, being followed by Magic Presso, who's been niggled at, and coming around the outside just in behind them then came Frenzal Rom, and they were followed further back by Fuss, has lost her posse. She's dropped back. Zartea well back in the field. Jasper's Gold, Royal Effort, and Dame Kath has got back to last as they come up past the 600 metre mark. Full of Rhythm the leader, about a length in advance of Spirit of Hope. Maridpoor running on, followed by Spirit of Westbury and Troubadour, and Grey Alex is in behind them now, east to the outside, but still a long way back as Dame Kath as they come around the home turn. 400 to go. Full of Rhythm still doing it well, leads into the straight by a couple of lengths to Spirit of Hope. Over on the outside, Maridpoor and Troubadour making ground from a long back, followed by further back there Royal Effort and Dame Kath a mile back, and so is Frenzal Rom. 200 to go. Here comes Troubadour, Apache King and Royal Effort down the outside with a big run. Troubadour takes the lead with 100 to go. Apache King at it. On the outside is Royal Effort. Troubadour just in front, go to the post from Apache King. They hit it. Troubadour might be from Apache King. There's not much in it. Third, Royal Effort. Fourth, Dame Kath's been a very big run. Followed next home in the event there by Full of Rhythm, and Spirit of Hope is further back in the field. Then Maridpoor, followed by Fuss and Zartea. Spirit of Westbury, well back Jasper's Gold, and the last couple home Grey Alex in company with Magic Presso. Very tight go here. Troubadour and Apache King. And number 14 gets it. Apache King's got up. Number 14, Apache King, has grabbed the other one in the shadows of the post to score. Well, there'll be a nostril in that. It's just been nosed out, Troubadour, by Apache King. This is a pretty tricky angle here at Benalla, we've just found out. Looked as if it might have lasted Troubadour, but Apache King has grabbed it. And the winner of the race in the Might and Power colours, Apache King, ridden by Luke Curry, takes out the major prize and the big one of the day here, the Tui's new Benalla Gold Cup. Apache King, congratulations to the owner, Nick Moratis, who no doubt will be looking on Sky today. Good luck to you, Nick. And owner of the great champion, of course, Might and Power. And I know he'll be delighted to see Apache King get up for him. It's gradually improved, this horse. Ran second at Flemington to Kasaragi, then second at Moonee Valley to Jasper's Gold, and now takes out the honours in the big one of the day, the Tui's new Benalla Gold Cup. 14, 10 and 13 are the numbers. Royal Effort's run a big race.
Apache King successful there in the Benalla Cup, and of course congratulations there to Nick Moratis. Of course had a winner yesterday at Randwick in Power of Pegasus. And here's Rod Gallegos.
Yeah, we're in the countdown now to the Qantas Canberra Cup. And with me is Rod Quinn. He's already tasted victory here today. He won the previous race on another Misty, and he's riding a very good chance here, Padfoot Charlie.
Yeah, how are you, Rod?
What do you think about Padfoot Charlie's chances?
Oh, he's going quite well, and this is a nice race for him, and I think the 2,000 metres will suit him just nice.
Little bit of a contention that maybe this track at this stage is suiting leaders. Do you agree with that?
Well, it has been, but that last race, I got away to a bad start and was, sort of back third and fourth last, and she won the race. So, it just depends on the horse, I think.
Well, Padfoot Charlie, I suppose you'd anticipate getting back a bit?
Yeah, I imagine he wouldn't be any closer to midfield. This track's sort of a little bit greasy at the moment, but his family so far have raced quite well in the wet, and I just hope he's the same.
All right, then after the Cup, in the last race, you're riding Don Philemon. Can you tell us anything about it?
Don't know a lot about him. Just had a bit of a talk to his trainer the other day, and he was quite keen on the horse's chances, but he said he's not real happy with him on a wet track, so the track sort of changed a bit now, so we'll just have to see how he goes.
Just do your best. Rod, do you have much success down here in Canberra?
It's been a pretty good track to me down here. I haven't been down much in the last few years, but no, it's been quite good to me down here.
All right, well, good luck with Padfoot Charlie in the Cup.
Okay, thanks, Rod.
Rodney Quinn there, who rides Padfoot Charlie, who's one of the prominent fancies for the upcoming Qantas Cup here at Canberra.
Yes, Rod, you expect Padfoot Charlie to be very hard to beat in this afternoon.
Well, back here at Canberra, one of the sponsors of today's meeting is West Rugby Union Club. Famous name joining us now. It's the patron of the club, Jeff Larkin. Jeff, we were at the club last night, and it's a very successful club.
Yeah, most successful club at the moment, and very successful with rugby, and very successful with other sports, including racing, of course.
And do you do much sponsorship of racing?
Yes, we're into a reasonable sponsorship with racing, but similarly with rugby and a few other sports. I think we have something like 20 affiliated clubs, and very proud to be associated with ACT Rugby.
And Jeff, Canberra has been a bit of a rugby union nursery.
Exactly, yes. We've produced a few good rugby players in our day, and including...
I suppose nothing less than your son, Steve.
Yes, we're very proud of Stephen. He's done great wonders for ourselves and also for West Rugby.
All right, well, good luck today. Hope you can back a winner here, or should we say kick a goal?
Yes, well, hope so. So far, so good, and let's continue with the rest of it.
And I hope the club continues to prosper.
Yes, we certainly do. We've put a lot of money just recently into the club. We've produced a new sports bar. We have an award-winning bistro, and we're going very well at the moment.
Good on you, Jeff, and thanks for your time.
Thanks very much.
Jeff Larkin there, the patron of the West Rugby Union Club, another of the sponsors here at Canberra on Cup Day.
Thanks for that, Rod. Entering the gates to Mindry Halden for race 5.
As we said before, he's on fire on the tip. And in fact, I might say that Michael Heath last night won the award as Tipster of the Year.
Yeah, I've had a bit of luck the last few years, and got it again.
That's not luck, that's ability. Now, what do you think about the Cup?
Look, the pronounced favourite on course is number 2, Padfoot Charlie. Came up very short the tote. I think the bookmakers have followed that guide. He's around about 5 to 4 on course, and certainly well in commission. Look, he's had the 3 runs back from a spell. 2 of them in group company. The Randwick George Main Stakes form has just been incredible, and he comes out of that. He's going to get back a little bit, but he's drawn well in barrier 3. He'll be hitting the line strongly. He's a class conveyance, and I expect him to win. One I do like, a big strong horse here, number 7, Hold My Hand. Just on the double figure odds from the Jack Denham camp. Wasn't beaten far by Coco Cabana and the Colin Stephen at Warwick Farm last start. Perhaps ridden upside down on that occasion too. He'll race handy from his wide gate and could give plenty of cheek at good odds. Number 4, Regal Touch from the Waterhouse camp, as you would expect, nice and tight, very fit. Going to get a beaut run in transit, and she's a good mare on a day and she'll be storming home. Number 5, Splendid Retreats, come in for good support on course. Expected to get a lovely run from barrier 1 and give plenty of cheek. But summing it up, Rod, 2 Padfoot Charlie's my bet. Looks a good thing for mine. Danger, 7 Hold My Hand and 4 Regal Touch.
Well on you, Michael, and congratulations on your effort so far, but plenty more winners to come.
Let's hope so.
Okay, that's the way Michael Heath sees the Canberra Cup. I'm pretty sure Nadia would probably fancy our cracker in the race.
Thank you very much there, Rod. Yes, you shouldn't be exposing my nicknames like that either. Now, race number 5 at Mindry Halidon. There are the placings for you, 7, 9 and 8. Maltese Beauty, 15. Regal Touch at 4.70. Splendid Retreat at 6.40. Our Cracker, 15. Hold My Hand at $7. McJoey at 35, Concord Flight at 83, Well at 88, Fenian at 155, Kingston Shores 26, As Vegas at 106 and Travel the Summit at 189, Rowdy Prince 185. Cobram Race 6 is due in 7, Directly Royal at 60.
I've been to cities that never close down, from New York to Rome and old London town. But no matter how far or how wide I roam, I still call Australia home.
There's the top 6 in betting for the Canberra Cup. The favourite 2, Padfoot Charlie, 2.30. Had a Regal Touch at 4.90. Splendid Retreat at 6.30. Hold My Hand, $7. Our Cracker, 14. Maltese Beauty, 16. As we go to Tony Campbell.
Line. Good crowd. Well as the one out of line. Just about set here for the big one of the day. 2,000 metres. Splendid Retreat the inside with Padfoot Charlie and Maltese Beauty, Our Cracker, as Vegas. McJoey in the yellow and red colours. Regal Touch in the black and red. Regal Touch trained by Gay Waterhouse, who won yesterday's Metropolitan with Coco Cabana. Now they're just about set here, just waiting on Well though. It's the one out of line. Outside runners, Concord Flight and Holds My Hand, who's trained by Jack Denham. But again, Well swings away from the line. Just waiting on Well, trained by Trevor Carey down at Wagga Wagga. Now they're set, boxed and ready under starters orders for the year 2000 Qantas Canberra Cup. The light is on, racing in the Cup. Now, down on the inside, Splendid Retreat got away well with Maltese Beauty, ridden hard, looking for the lead. Prominent as Regal Touch, followed by Rowdy Prince and McJoey. Easing back on the inside, Padfoot Charlie, going around them, Fenian, Kingston Shores. And the next one behind those, Travel the Summit, followed then by As Vegas. Well back in the field as they make the turn out of the straight, Hold My Hand. Well is back second last, and last was Concord Flight. Out of the straight, they race inside the 1600, and Maltese Beauty has raced away. Last year's winner, Maltese Beauty, about 6 lengths in front of Rowdy Prince. 2 off in third, Regal Touch, followed by Fenian. Down on the inside, Splendid Retreat, followed further back then Kingston Shores. The next one was McJoey on the outside of Padfoot Charlie. A further break in the field, then Travel the Summit, Our Cracker, As Vegas down on the inside. A further break behind those as they race down the back was Hold My Hand, followed then by Concord Flight. At a length and a half, Well is last of all, but Maltese Beauty is a mile out in front. They've got about 9.50 to go. Maltese Beauty out about 10 or 12 lengths in front of Rowdy Prince. In second place, Regal Touch, followed then by Splendid Retreat down on the inside. Further back behind those, Fenian gaining ground. Padfoot Charlie locked away on the rails, followed by McJoey. On the outside, Kingston Shores, well back behind those, then Our Cracker. Then As Vegas, followed by Travel the Summit. A long break behind those in the field, then Hold My Hand. Well as second last, and about a length and a half, then Concord Flight as last. As they race up towards the turn, and Maltese Beauty still out in front, about 8 lengths in front. They're going at after Maltese Beauty now. Regal Touch is taking ground off the leader. In behind those then in the field, Splendid Retreat, followed by Kingston Shores. Padfoot Charlie back to the inside. And the next one behind those then is Vegas, followed by Travel the Summit and Hold My Hand. Now Maltese Beauty getting very tired. Regal Touch on the outside is running on. And here's Padfoot Charlie getting up on the inside. And Splendid Retreat on the outside. It's Regal Touch and Padfoot Charlie. Regal Touch the leader. Padfoot Charlie tries to come back, but Regal Touch, another winner for Gay Waterhouse. Regal Touch too good. Regal Touch has beaten Padfoot Charlie. Third, Splendid Retreat, followed by Hold My Hand. In behind those, Travel the Summit, followed by Kingston Shore as well as Vegas. In behind those, Our Cracker, followed further back then Fenian. Maltese Beauty weakened badly. Concord Flight, Rowdy Prince, and the last one home was McJoey. Regal Touch and Chris Muntz. Trained by Gay Waterhouse. Regal Touch, a 5-year-old chestnut mare by Touching Wood out of Regal Gazelle. Second goes to number 2, Padfoot Charlie, Rod Quinn, for trainer Bruce Cross at Warwick Farm. Now the time for the race, 2:05:35. 2:05:35 was the time. 38.79 the sectional. Number 5 is third, Splendid Retreat, ridden by Brian York for trainer Bill Prain. But congratulations to Gay Waterhouse, winning the year 2000 Qantas Canberra Cup with number 4 Regal Touch, raced by B.A. McCormick, Mrs. M.J. and Ms. D.A. Dunphy, S. Brem, Ms. K.L. Deschont, R. Weiss, S.L. Chong and J. Bakos in partnership. A 5-year-old chestnut mare by Touching Wood out of Regal Gazelle. A great ride by Chris Muntz.
4, 2 and 5 numbers there for the Canberra Cup, and isn't Gay Waterhouse and Chris Muntz having a fantastic run, of course, winning the Metropolitan yesterday and combining to score in the time-honoured Canberra Cup this afternoon. Now, race 6 at Cobram on the track, the favourite...
Right, thanks a lot, mate. Luke Camilleri, who's got a couple of rides to wrap up the day. One of those, Aztec Star, coming off a win at a chute.
Well, you've seen race 7 at Hallerton. We've got race 8 coming up here at Canberra. The man who's been steering you in the right direction all day is Michael Heath. How are we going to finish in the Get-Out Stakes?
Hopefully in front. Well, I can't lose for the day anyway, Rod, but it's been a good day's racing indeed. Look, I've settled on number 2, Destruction here. Morrissey trained. Only had the horse for the one run, and it was an ultra impressive performance back in early September. First up over 1,000 metres. That's normally not this 6-year-old's go. It was absolutely remarkable when he just blew them away. I've got him on top. He's going to get a lovely run in transit for Justin Sheen, and nice and fresh today. He likes to race that way, and the little bit of give in the ground won't affect him. Looking for dangers. Number 12, Jewel of Atlantis. First up, this mare from the Ken Callaghan camp. I think that's indicative. She does react fresh, and she looks a ball of muscle. She'll be hitting the line hard. One at big odds here, the bottom weight, number 16, Tell Your Story. I really like this bloke's maiden win here 2 starts ago, and he wasn't disgraced at Grenfell last start in the $30,000 Guineas race there. Just thought he'd get a lovely run here in transit, and at big odds, he's certainly worth a ticket or throwing into the multiples. 3, Shazam looked fit. 4, Sports Spreads, the favourite on course. 2 starts ago, good effort behind Forward Scout. Disappointed at Warwick Farm last start. Just going to gamble against him. Just not too sure what sort of run he's going to get from barrier 14. But 2 on top for mine, Destruction. Dangers 12, Jewel of Atlantis, and 16, Tell Your Story.
And that sort of would shape up to be a pretty attractive trifecta.
Absolutely, and I'll be going to take it very shortly.
Well, Michael, thanks again for all your help, for your expert guidance throughout the day.
It's always a pleasure, Rod.
Good on you. Michael Heath, that's his wrap-up on what's been a great Canberra Cup meeting. He's going to finish the day with 2, 12 and 16. And if it happens to lob, I think the trifecta will be pretty big, Nadia.
May well be there, Rod, and of course you guys have done a fantastic job out there at Canberra on Canberra Cup Day. It looks like it's been a great meeting, and of course we still have one more event to go there at Canberra due shortly. 4 placings at Mindry Hallerton for race 7. 1 Mr Midge, ridden by apprentice Chris Simons at 9 even 240. 7 Mule Valley second, did some work in the run, was trapped 3 wide without cover at 240, and 9 Double Voodoo boxing on to run third at 190.